Um, Hello everyone. We are on number 6 um, on this racing season, 2022. Barcelona, Spain. I hope you're all looking forward to it. I sure am, kind of. I'm really curious how the new cars will perform in that dreaded chicane, and I think this will actually make the chicane a lot better, as for safety reasons they will probably not remove it, not in the near future, but with the car being able to follow much closer, which they have proven over and over again. I guess this will be working out quite well. So yeah, that's something I will be looking forward to. The previous track record was set by Max Verstappen in 21 with a 118. So um, let's see how the new cars will do. I guess they will be about the same, maybe a bit slower, but pretty much the same. How are you all doing? How are you all looking forward to this race weekend? We got just a tweet from Alfa Romeo. It seems like they are pretty ready for practice, as they just posted pictures of Valtteri Bottas just playing a quick game of ping pong while waiting. So, um, we got Jan, Red Bull versus Aston Martin incoming. I'm I'm not sure about that. I don't really think, as they copied a lot of the car, but not the underfloor. And I think the underfloor is really like the strong selling point of Red Bull. And yeah, Berkey, what happened? Well, Aston Martin, as a former BWT with the well-known pink Mercedes, now is going for a green Red Bull. They copied a lot, really a lot, but it isn't as bad as it was with the pink Mercedes, so I think they will still have some struggles, some issues. We will see now in practice if it is the performance jump they hope it would have been, but I'm not sure. Like from the pictures I've seen, it's just very similar. Like they've absolutely gotten let's say a lot of inspiration from Red Bull, but it is just that. It is just a lot of inspiration. I wouldn't say it is a one-on-one copy as the pink Mercedes has been in 2020. So we will just have to wait for I think at least free practice 2, maybe even into qualifying for them to really unleash whatever that car is doing now. But there is still the issue of drivers. And while I do think Vettel could probably get quite a lot out of the car, I don't think his teammate can. So yes, I don't know if De Vries is in free practice 1. I know that well, since this weekend we have the rule that basically every car needs to be given to A how is it called? Really lost the word there. Basically a rookie driver, not a rookie driver, a new like a program, an academy driver. Um, every car at least once throughout the season, so two drives per team. I think De Vries is in this weekend, but I'm actually not sure. I completely missed that and reading up on that. So yeah. Is Albin still rocking the red hair? I think so. I guess we will see that soon enough. An Aston podium this week? I don't think so. I I don't see that happen. So yeah. I'm still dreaming of my Haas podium. Haas 1, 2 at least. Before we have this, I will never be happy with a podium if it's not a Haas podium. So yeah. Yeah, we have 6 minutes to the green lights, so we will be hitting the road soon enough. Yeah, Motley, be back in 5. That will be when we got the green light for practice. So I don't think there will be a lot you'd miss until then, except from my barely coherent rambling. So yeah, but really, I wonder how do you like Spain, the Barcelona, Catalunya? I Yeah, no, I never really liked that track. Not driving it myself in sim races. I don't like the racing it produces particularly. Like, yeah, the chicane in the end is ruining it pretty much. At least they have this turn 10 redone, not the change we hoped for. I don't think it's a change we would deserve. But if you look at the track and the runoff area in the current last turn, there is just not enough runoff area to get rid of a chicane or anything to slow the drivers down there. So I don't think we will see a change in that all too soon. So yeah. Red Bull, Ferrari, Green Bull, is that a podium prediction? Or Electric Blue, make points. You say no. It's a close call. I don't think he would get many points, but I think like ninth or 10th is absolutely manageable. I just hope really hope for him to make points. Like driver of my hearts, what Russell has been all these seasons with Williams, where you want him to do good. So yeah, I guess Green Bull is a team now. Yeah, it's I mean I after that whole pink Mercedes thing, Um, I think they did it again because with a pink Mercedes, the only problem WBT Racing, now Aston Martin Racing, were facing was just the fact that like they stole the brake ducts. That was basically the consequence there for a whole copy of the car. So I am not surprised they did it again. kind of, as the first time was bringing barely any consequences. On the other hand, I think it's quite sad, and it's just not in the whole spirit of the sport. It's not what I want to see. Like I really eh. Less. In the end of time, we have free practice one or only stats here. It is basically a little bit of both. We have the track map running where you can see what's going on track, but you won't see any live footage here, as this is not really manageable with all the copyright claims there would be. I think if we showed live footage of that, the channel would be taken down within about 5 seconds top. So yeah, we got we got 29 degrees Celsius air temperature and 45 degrees on track. Um, it's not surprising that Pirelli has opted for the three hardest compounds of tire for this Grand Prix, as yeah, the track is scorching with 45. That's a lot. It's kind of, well, I'm having 27 degrees here, so quite the same temperatures, and we got green lights. We should have green lights, but there is the Aston Martin of Sebastian Vettel just sitting there. Is there a delay or something? There we go. Now we're rolling. So yeah, we got Vettel out first, followed by one of the original Red Bulls. So I just I sort of don't think that Barcelona should be one of the Grand Prix tracks, since it is used as a winter testing track, and I just think it's kind of a routine thing for all the drivers to go. Like, I don't think any track is as well known among the drivers and known by heart by the drivers as much as Barcelona is. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Should Barcelona stay? We don't have a timing yet, as there haven't been any laps completed yet. Oh, we have issues with the timing. All right. So but I'm sure that will be fixed soon. So for now, you will just have my lovely voice telling you what's happening out on track there, while there really isn't too much happening out on track. As the question has been asked before, De Vries is driving in this session, but he is set in a Williams, um, replacing Alex Albon there. So we probably won't know about his rockin' red hairstyle until FP2. Um, the Alfa Romeo is having Kubica out on track instead of Guan Yu Zhou. And Paris made room for Vips for this first session. It seems that's all the yeah, that's all the rookie drivers we have. So yeah, it was Vips getting out right behind Vettel, who left first. But well, the map of the Formula One TV itself seems to have some issues, as there is just some GPS signals of different cars staying in the pit lane or kind of just disappearing. So we won't know. I am not aware of any significant flags yet. At least nothing happening that would do anything. Yeah, I don't think Aston Martin will have the performance really up from this heavily inspired Red Bull Racing design, as they are still out there with the aero rakes. And we see live footage of Alex Albon right now. He is still having the red hair, not as red as in Miami anymore, but it's definitely still visible that it was red last weekend. So, um, Latifi probably won't bin it in this session. Not yet, I hope. But I think he will get not really a new contract. Don't think that. And yeah, we see a lockup of the freeze there. Just a small little, very smoky, as tires are running quite hot here, but not too much of a flat spot visible. So yeah, timings so far aren't too spectacular. Verstappen on the current fastest lap with a 123. So yeah, it's okay. And interestingly, um there is a lot of cars already out on track. Only Vettel has not set a time yet, but Bottas, Kubica, and Magnussen were the only ones so far staying in the pit lane. So that sure is something. Didn't expect them to run out on track like that. As we just see a purple sector of Leclerc there, slightly faster, getting it through the chicane and down into his last turn. Not really pushing it, but goes fastest overall with a 122.8. So something will be tumbling. And oh yeah, before I forget that, let me get a camera, onboard camera up here of the Mercedes to see how that porpoising looks like, as it doesn't really seem like they have too much um, of coverage on that, but I'm really curious how that is looking at the moment. If this has gotten any better. So If Reese and Vips, where are they sitting currently? Let me look at the timing tower. It is Vips in P16, the slowest car out on track now. Almost 10 seconds off the pace, and De Vries in 14th, 3.7 seconds of the leader. So, but as it looks like Phipps is already back in the pits, so there seemed to be some issue with the car. So, yeah. The map looks like it is still being worked on. So, please be patient. We should have it up at any second now. So yeah, we got a team radio of Ricardo. Apparently, the current setup of the McLaren is a little bit heavy on the front arrows, so they will probably get them back in, change that up. And yeah, Max going 3/10 faster than Leclerc with a 122 there. This is well far off the track times we know should be possible here. So let's see how far we get them tumbling in the practice sessions and get a feel of whatever times we are about to see in qualifying tomorrow. So yeah, we don't get to see a lot of coverage from the track either. It's a lot of pit lane mechanics, working on front wings, perfecting setups, things like that. But yeah, there we got a shot of who's this? Is this Russell? Yeah, Russell going around track. He also doesn't seem to be very speedy, but it looks like the Mercedes is running much lower, so this would indicate that they further improved on the porpoising issues. So we see on the onboard of Hamilton as he is running up on a short little straight. It seems the porpoising isn't too bad. Really not. Solid braking. The car doesn't seem as twitchy as it did at the beginning of the season, so I guess that's good. Now we just need to see how that whole thing is going with the timings, if they are going to be able to keep up with the other teams. So, but yeah, there is not much push yet, and it seems like there's an issue on Vettel's car as he is out of the car, out of the helmet, still in the pit lane. So we will probably not see any time of him in this free practice session. Hopefully in the next then. And Verstappen seems to have a little bit of an issue with his side mirrors, as they are apparently pointing where he does not want them to be pointing. And yeah, they are going to not only adjust the mirrors, but also give him a new front wing. So let's see what how he's feeling about that new wing, as his timings with the other one have been quite good. Still 4 seconds off his record from the last year, but solid overall, and still topping the timing tower. So Vettel, well, the whole Aston Martin team got a lot of upgrades. It's basically a painted green Red Bull car at this point. Um, it's not copied as bad as it was copied when WBT made just a pink Mercedes, but it is awfully close, awfully close. So yeah, they stole a lot of that and should be out on track now, trying to get a hang of this whole new aerodynamic package they're running. But Vettel is not out on track. He is not even wearing his helmet, so I guess there is some issue with that car at the moment. So yeah, just the Ferrari seems a little nervous around here, as we see some twitching off the back of Charles Leclerc, which kind of already is a little bit of a highlight in this practice session. There's really not a lot happening at the moment. It's just everybody trying to drive in their new upgrades. The times will be fairly slow compared to what we will be seeing in probably FP3 and qualifying tomorrow then. So yeah, all we can see is that Aston Martin apparently has problems with their new aero package and design. So far, the Ferrari seems rather nervous and twitchy out on track. But apart from that, there's not really much we can say. Phipps, who is driving Perez's car for this session, has only been out once, um, driving a fairly terrible time. Oh, he went out right this moment. So let's hope he brings in some better times, because 10 seconds behind the pace on one lap is a lot. So yeah. Ocon complaining about having not enough grip or downforce around the front end there. So he's getting back into the pits, probably for a new front wing setup. While nope, just a quick stop, no tire change, nothing, and straight back out. So yeah, it seems like most of most of the teams seem to be on their high fuel long runs, Just kind of cruising around there. So yeah. So what we are seeing in the packing order right now might probably be um representative in some sort for their race pace on Sunday. What happened to Checo? Nothing, due to a new rule where they have to get some newbie drivers into the car at least once into every car throughout the season. It is Vips driving his car in this free practice one session. So in a way that can't be so early representative. Um, Probably for the race pace, as the pit lanes seem rather empty. So I'd assume they are already on high fuel load long runs at the moment to get the arrow around, and the order, apart from some freakishly looking things like Ricardo in third, um, or Russell behind Hamilton. That didn't happen too much this season. It really seems like the packing order of the race. There will be adjustments, and there is no way to say how this will be going on Sunday for sure. But it's just everybody going out on track, driving long stints. How many minutes to go? We are 20 minutes in, so 40 minutes to go. So yeah, but from that onboard of Hamilton's car I have on the side, it looks like the porpoising issues have been solved with Mercedes. It seems a little bit jumpy still, but every car does look jumpy to some degree. So let me see. Let me switch over to the Ferraris, who have been bouncing as well, but they just didn't have any performance loss through their bouncing. Sainz is not doing too bad. He is currently sitting in sixth position with 1.3 seconds to gain on Verstappen, who is sitting on top with a 128.8. So Leclerc 8 tenths behind Verstappen at this point on in second. And Russell snuck up into that third place with 9.7 tenths to gain here. Hamilton is sitting in ninth position with 1.48 back on Verstappen, so it's not really going on, not really too much going on now, as Vips got back into the pits, it seems. Only able to get 2 seconds faster. He is still 7.89 of Verstappen's pace, which still is quite a lot, and makes you wonder if there is any issue with the car of Perez, or if Vips just isn't really getting that driving thing in there. So Vettel is still in the pits, still not out to set a time. It seems like his car is having an issue too, as he should have been going out earlier, but was sitting in the car. Meanwhile, got out of the car. Helmet is gone basically, so not sure if we will see him get out for FP1. So there we go. We got the timings running. Seems like they are, yeah, they are out there running and accurate to what I see on the live stream. As we get a team radio of Mick Schumacher. Give me a second here. All right, Mick has just been told to go out for the push laps, so we will see any second now where the Haas's performance, or at least Mick Schumacher's performance in the Haas is, as Magnussen still is has not set a time, same as Bottas. While no, Bottas just went out, had his outlap and drove a 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds off the pace. So not bad for an outlap. And they have resolved Vettel's issue, as he seems on an outlap right now. So they're also taking off the tire blankets of Magnussen's car. So he will go out there as well. And so at least every car has at least um, done a quick run, as they seem to be heavily working on Ocon's car there. Think, yeah, that was Ocon. So yeah, let's see what the team radio of Lewis Hamilton is telling us here. Just a message that the main time losses of Hamilton versus Leclerc were in turn 3, turn 6. So the rather high speed corners is where the Mercedes are losing to the Ferrari. One is green and one is blue. I don't really know Lance Stroll about the Green Bull car. Yes, sounds pretty accurate. So yeah, kind of. I don't know how much they cloned of the underfloor, as I haven't really gotten a good look at that yet. From what I have seen, it only looks inspired, and it seems like they are having some differences in the back of the car, as the Red Bull has some metal pieces in there, which I guess is helping with their porpoising. I don't see them on the Aston Martin, as we get some quite beautiful close-up drone shots of the green bull of Sebastian Vettel getting around the track. As it looks with him setting a new personal best. but still way off the pace. So I guess he is still warming up his tires. But yeah, we got the top 13 of the session, of the current session, all sitting in the pits. So yeah, but Magnussen got out. Doesn't seem like he has set a time yet. At least not visible on the timing table. While seems like he drove a 125 an hour stream while all right, the TV timing table updated now. He's 3 seconds off Verstappen, who is still sitting at the top, and Latifi got back out of the pits. Still just nothing really happening in that session. No spins, sometimes a little lockup, but apart from that, it's just, yeah, kind of a whole lot of nothingness. Is currently almost more interesting to watch at the Twitter feeds of the different teams. But yeah, we got a Sainz back out too, as we got a Stroll heading back onto the track. So I don't think they are done yet. Tsunoda getting out. And while they are not really pushing through the last chicane, it looks like they are able to sit a lot closer to each other than they used to in the last season I've seen. So I hope the cars keep delivering the better racing they have promised. I mean, they really did good on that so far throughout the season, but I just feel like Barcelona is a special kind of tricky there again. Yeah, De Vries is complaining that they sent out his Williams into the middle of traffic, so he couldn't really show what he wanted to while he was on a soft tire, just sneaking up into that fourth position. Only 1 second off Verstappen's pace in a Williams. That is quite impressive. I mean, it's a soft tire run versus a hard tire run, but still getting the Williams as a De Vries within 1 second of Verstappen. Think that is generally impressing. So yeah, all right. Sainz out on the soft compound tire as well, getting a purple sector 1, purple sector 2, and it looks like they really embedded a racing drone to get pictures of the race. That is fascinating. It makes for really great pictures. So, through turn 16, 2 seconds faster. So, yeah, we got Sainz on top with a 119.9. We're still 2 seconds off the record, I think. Yeah, pretty much. 1.5, 2 seconds. So well, you gotta there's still room for improvements, definitely. Since they are showing new things of the McLaren front wing right here. So the uppermost element is a little bit reshaped, probably for less drag. So yeah, they really worked on those most uppermost plates there, as the four front wings they have shown all have slightly different winglets there. So yeah. Um, Joe was replaced by Kubica for this session. Vips replaced Checo, but it's for this session only. So yeah. So yeah. Daniel Ricciardo got the soft tires mounted, car set down, but he's not leaving the garage yet. So they are waiting for a hole in traffic to send him into. And there he goes. Let's see what a pace they've got after that outlap. Looks like Russell seems pretty pushy, but he doesn't really get any purple sectors, still hits it up into second place. So, well, while Verstappen just got purple sector 1 and 2, did improve his personal best in sector 3, but is 2.5 tenths shy of that leading position. Seems like I don't really have the things properly synced up here, as Hamilton gets third just yet. And now I do see the Verstappen run live. Purple sector 1, sector 2, yeah, not really improving sector 3. There we go. So yeah, there's that, I guess. Still the Alfa Romeo really don't get out there. Seems Bottas just went back into the pits. They're kind of just sitting down there. Vips on another outlap, so let's hope he can get some more performance out of that Red Bull, as it would be quite sad for him getting the opportunity to drive a car like this and then just kind of sitting it out at the bottom, as Leclerc goes a purple sector 2. Going past Verstappen there. Really giving it a lot. Looks very stable, solid lap, but not much quicker than Sainz actually. So let's see how we see the times change there as the top 11 times are all set on soft tires now. And Gasly getting himself an outlap, as shown here, still on mediums though. As we go around with Vips, who lost 3 seconds in sector 1 already, but he's also out on a hard tire, so but with a yellow sector, it didn't even improve on his personal time, so we will see how that goes as we are approaching the last 20 minutes. So the engineer is telling Ricciardo there to have another go at his fast lap as he is almost 2 seconds off the pace, where I would definitely give it another go as well. So yeah, but currently, the top of the timing table looks not like something I would want to have in the race, as the top seven are made yeah, the top seven are just made out of 4 teams. So yeah, probably with some better times or representative times of VIPs for what this Red Bull could do. We would have the top six made up of 3 teams, which is definitely not how I would want the 2022 season to go. So we are having an onboard run with Lewis Hamilton here, who did not improve on his first sector time, did not improve on the second sector, so I guess that won't be a good time there, as it looks like he kind of was or is trying. So yeah, it seems like everyone on the live commentary just doesn't really want to touch on the subject of the Aston Martin being very Red Bully kind of. So yeah, German people here. Hey, Losty. I would be Swiss if that's German enough for you. So, and no, Leclerc did not crash. Generally, no crashes or any significant flags throughout the session yet. Even though we have 3 junior drivers practicing in this session, well, Kubica isn't really a junior driver, but he is counted as one of them. So, and it seems like Russell is having some complaints about the Mercedes behavior throughout turn 9. Guess they are trying to find more time there. But yeah. So yeah, there we go on a lap with Alonso, who has a new personal best in sector 1. But is it going to suffice? He is half a second off by sector 2. Has is kind of fishtailing it out of there, out of that sector change, and seems while really pushing it to the limit of the car's grip there. But well, while he improved in all of his personal sectors, only made it to fifth. But that is still 6 positions in front of Ocon and a second faster than his teammate. So so we have there we see a corner analysis of turn 5. Seems Leclerc is attacking that way more aggressive than Verstappen, but Verstappen gets out of it quite a bit faster, actually. At least if we are trusting this graph. As yeah, we have the top 14, meanwhile, all setting their times on soft compound tires. So I guess this is kind of the attempts of the qualifying pace program there. While it is still Leclerc's lap, who is currently sitting on top, is still more than 1.5 seconds off Verstappen's record lap from 2021, where he didn't win the race, but definitely had that fastest lap there. Hamilton getting out there on another soft compound tire, trying to improve on his time, as I can imagine he is not happy with having a non-porpoising Mercedes and still sitting in 6th position. So yeah, we haven't really seen too much track time of Kubica, but yeah. So let's see. No, we are getting an onboard with Gasly now, who was able to improve his personal best in Sector 2, as he is now attacking the last chicane, going into that last turn, taking it pretty much flat out. Still 1.5 seconds off. Didn't really improve there. But he is going for it, as we get to see Yuki Tsunoda still sitting in the pit there, but still in the car, so they will probably have him out for another fast run as well, as we are well in the last quarter of an hour of that. While they are apparently taken apart Vettel's car there in the pits, or at least they took the side panels off. Not really sure why though, as we get another lap of Vips here, which looks faster from here. Personal best in sector 1, but still 1.8 seconds off Leclerc's time. which isn't too bad. If he can stay within those 1.8 to 2 seconds off the pace, he would almost make it into the top 10. So let's see how he will do in Sector 2. Looks way more confident in that as well, as he got a new personal best in Sector 2 as well, but has it 4 seconds off Leclerc's pace, which meanwhile places him somewhere around P16. So not really not a very good showing of him here. Junior driver with a number 36, 5 seconds off, really improved his personal times in every sector by quite a lot. Still 5.6 seconds off the pace is kind of unfortunate, especially towards this late stage of the session. I think Vips is not feeling all too comfortable in that Red Bull car. So we got another team radio off Lewis Hamilton here. Give me a second there, please. They are still looking on how to improve on this corner 4 issue where we already had radio messages of them. Struggling versus the Ferrari in turns 4 and 6. So yeah. What website am I using? I'm just on the Formula One TV, but got myself a little bit of an overkill setup with at the moment 3 active screens, where I just get all the uh, all the different inputs from the F1 TV with live coverage, some driver cams on demand, and a live feed where I get fed direct information from Twitter and different racing team statements. Um, I haven't really seen any bouncing with the Aston Martins, but Mercedes seem to really got that under control now. So they will definitely stay with their side pod delete philosophy they have had since the beginning of the season. They seem to kind of, well, put in at least solid laps. They aren't where they used to be, but they're definitely making a strong impression of themselves in the top of the timetables, where they have been steadily creeping up throughout the season, I think. But, well, we will only see how they are really doing in the race, as they have been topping out timetables in practice sessions quite a lot. Yeah, Vips might be a bit apprehensive because, well, yeah, if he bins it in Paris's car, he would be out of that career with Red Bull. Fair point. Very, very solid point. Yeah, no arguing that. While well, we have seen De Vries really, really going at it. So I'm not sure if Vips generally would be Red Bull material if he is kind of holding himself back on his lap times there. But yeah, well, at least we got Schumacher in the top 14. So yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know what to make of Latifi. There were like times in previous seasons where, of course, he was a pay driver. He wasn't really in there on pure talent. Um, but he never really was looking good for himself. Like never really did. I'm kind of wondering why they decided to take him in into the 2022 season and didn't like take any junior driver out of the program to get him together. Probably because they already had to have lost Russell and didn't want to make the mistake of Haas with two junior drivers getting into those seats and at least keep one in there where they kind of just knew how to handle the driver. But I really can't see him getting into a 2023 seat by of I just can't. So yeah. While yeah, we had a close call of Russell there, who almost crashed in the back of someone else, where I failed to see what car it was. All right, Williams getting Nick De Vries out there on some tire management laps, trying to improve on that a little bit. While we see Alonso lining up for a practice start. Seemed with a little bit more wheel spin than you would have wanted, but well, he has enough, won enough world championships to know how to start, I guess. So the split screen showing us Mick Schumacher out there on his soft tires, trying a fast lap as we enter the last 5 minutes of practice. Uh, well, there he is, gone again. Would have liked to see more, especially since Magnussen still on running on a medium tire, uh, almost 4 seconds off the pace at this point. So yeah. Oh yeah. Russell almost crashed into Vips there, as it seems. As Vips was on a cooldown lap and not aware of the Mercedes coming, stuck onto the racing line. I don't think that Vips will be in that Red Bull seat all too soon. So yeah. So there we go on board within the helmet cam of Alonso as he just kind of butchers the first sector. So I guess that's not really what we want to see. Hmm. So yeah, no, this Alonso lap we're on board here, that's not really something I need to see, I think. As he nah, he's out on the hard there, but 5 seconds off by sector two, that is not a good look. Seems like Alonso sector three driving in 8 seconds off the pace. That's wow. Why did we see this as an onboard? That's kind of confusing. So yeah. So yeah, the FIA has noted the turn 12 incident between Vips and Russell there, but it will be investigated after the session, as I don't think that there will be a lot of consequences for Vips, as yeah, well, wasn't really on any racing condition right there. So yeah, but De Vries in Albon's seat, he's not much quicker than Latifi, but he is, which is just shining another bad light on Latifi. Like it would be absolutely crowning if Vips out there would outdrive Latifi as well, as he was not looking strong throughout the whole session. But I guess we will see a last lap effort of De Vries. But he's not able to improve on his personal best in Sector 1, as Hamilton behind him seems to have a little lock up there. But De Vries is really pushing it there, driving for his life, but somewhere he's just quite off, as on Sector 2 he has lost already 5 seconds onto the leaders, so I don't think that he will improve. So yeah, that has been it. That's time for free practice 1, as we see the last few getting over the line. First of all, De Vries, followed by Hamilton over the line. None of them really improving on their times. As we have Gasly not really improving as well, neither does Stroll. So I guess the timing table as we see it now will be how it rounds off free practice 1. I don't know, I'm kind of underwhelmed by all of it. I hope that Mercedes keeps it solid up there. And I really hope that Haas is kind of improving it, because I will lose the bet of a Haas 1-2 I've made if they don't really up the performance by a lot by Sunday. So yeah. Um that's gonna be money I lost, I guess. So yeah, we will be back for free pair I'm sorry. Let me try this again. We will be back for free practice 2 in about 2 hours time from now. And or is it 1 hour from, no, it's 2 hours from now. Starts at 4 o'clock in the afternoon track time. So yeah, I will be back then, hopefully with a little bit of a more action-packed session than we had now. But yeah, we will see. A man can dream. So don't forget to check out Planet F1 for pretty much all the latest news on Formula One and Total Motorsports for your general news coverage in everything motorsports there is. So yeah, I've been Farrell, and see you all in about 2 hours then.